What's up, YouTubers, day traders, and market participants? It's your boy Will, and I'm going to be jumping into a stock right now, and it is a lot of people's favorites. I'm going to look at the weekly chart, very, very important, and the daily chart, and it's not looking too good for the stock. It is a fan favorite. It is Apple. So, a lot of news with the tariffs, a lot of news regarding China and all the stuff, and it could just flip on a dime, right? So, I kind of want to warn everybody and long-term investors who are looking at this. There's been some early warning signs on Apple, and now it's I think Friday kind of showed us where it wants to go at the very, very close. It hit key levels, rejected, and we could be in for a rude awakening in the next 2, 3 weeks. Maybe if it happened in next week, that would be maybe some really bad news hitting over the weekend, which wouldn't be surprising, right? If this is your first time here, I'm Will. When there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to take you guys to the promised land with me. So like, comment, subscribe. I offer 10 years of market experience. So let's go ahead and dive into the charts. All right, guys, we have Apple here. Apple, Apple, Apple. Look at and listen to me, guys. The weekly chart is important. The weekly chart has taken my game to the next level. Here's my cat walking across. Look at him. What's going on? But the weekly chart has changed my game, guys. You guys have to start integrating it into your daily market analysis. It helps you see the bigger picture and helps you find key levels. So let's go ahead and jump back into the charts. But look here. This doesn't look good. We've just kind of been stair step down, push up, stair step down, push up. Now we kind of are wedging, kind of forming like a little flag here. You could say that is this the move that happened and now we're flagging and we're gonna make another move down? That would be pretty crazy. Not impossible though. And the money could rotate somewhere else, could rotate to Microsoft, Nvidia, no, Netflix, all these other ones that are at all-time highs that keep going, Roblox, Avago, more chip makers, more AI, or even the defense stocks, because Donald Trump has started moving a lot of the money to defense, as far as, physical policies and all that good stuff. But look down here at this moving average here. It's the 8 moving average. This moving average is being held very well and it is constantly pushing it down. Where was this moving average on Friday? Let's take a look. It was at, and you can't see that because of the moving average, it was at 201.96. 201.96. Let's take a look at the 5 minute chart really quick. The 2 minute chart shows it a lot better. Look at this. Look at this. We got all the way up to the exact same number, 201.96, and then just sold off super aggressively with all of the volume being right there. Coincidence? I don't know. Who knows? Right? So that means we did not claim it on the weekly chart. We did not claim the 8 moving average at all back on the weekly chart. Look what happens when you don't claim it. We didn't claim it here. Push down for the next week. You jumped over above it with good news, but then that was 1 week. So 1 week above it just says, okay, we got above it, we tested it. Now do we stay above it? Wrong. Look at that next week. That next week said, no, we can't hold above the 8 moving average. Then we confirmed that we still couldn't get it back above it. What does that mean? That means the shorter term trend is in effect. Could that push it all the way down to the 200 moving average on the weekly? All the way down to 180? It could. It could. First, you have the 190 to protect it, then the 180. For the daily chart, here's a good look at the daily chart. On the daily chart, the the moving average is slanting up. Now it's about to start evening out. So when the moving average starts evening out and you're under it, it's very strong. It's very powerful. It means that the downward trend is very much still intact. You can kind of see when we started having this upslope on here on the moving average, you got really extended, which then followed by a sharp decline. That's because this started getting at a 45-degree angle. Once it's at a 45-degree angle in any whatever directions it is, that means kind of the move is kind of extended in that we should see a retraction. This moving average has not started to get to that negative 45-degree angle. What does that tell me? That tells me the downward angle, that downward play side, pressure is still not over. So I entered the trade. I did. I sure did. I don't like to go against Apple when I'm doing it now. I did enter the trade here. This was a strong candle to tell me that we're going down. Next to the moving averages, I like to see it. I like to see the red taking over in key moving average locations, push down. The next candle came up, couldn't close above the 8 again, and we'll see what happens next week with Apple. I say the 4 hour did win. The Bulls won on the 4 hour. You can see that the Bulls won on the 4 hour. They took over red, key area, 8 moving average. So the 4 hour shows that there's goodward pressure, but the daily and the weekly kind of show a bigger picture of where we could be going in the near future. All it does is take some bad news again with China, um, with the iPhone story, with the tariffs, the extra added tariffs on whatever he comes up with. But the chart overall does show negative momentum. So if you're a bull out there on Apple, be very cautious. Maybe wait it out till 180 if you were looking to really get in here. I wouldn't even say 200 is a good price point anymore. Maybe 190. 190 you can nibble. 180 you could get a better position going. Look what happened the last time we hit that level. We just surged. But that was the whole market. The whole market surged there. That was the whatever you want to call that day. And if you know, you know. And then you just been pushing up, but then just quickly got to that 8 and rejected, and pushed up, rejected. So we're rejecting pretty hard off this 8. Where could we go? I would love to see it go there. Who knows? We'll see how the play plays out. I guess we'll see where that goes. I hope you guys enjoyed the market analysis and how I am approaching and taking this trade. If you find any value in this, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. This is not financial advice. I am just someone, a day trader, swing trader who wants to spread his knowledge and tell you what I am doing. I am not advising you guys to buy, sell, or hold anything. I hope you found some value in this, and when there's a will, there's a way, guys. So go ahead and follow me and like, comment, subscribe, and join the family. See you guys in the next one. Peace.